Hey guys, this is all streamed at, and this is the finale for MLB The Show 19 Road to the Show with our starting pitcher. And we will be playing through the month of September and all the way through the playoffs and the World Series should we get that far. And as of right now, we are in second place in the American League East, 2 games behind the Tampa Bay Rays. But we are at the very top of the American League wildcard standings. So we should be able to get the wildcard. If not the spot we're in now, we should at least be able to get that second spot. So I don't see us missing the playoffs altogether. But let's go ahead and get into today's games. And let's speak to our second baseman, Gleyber Torres, and congratulate him on his recent success at the plate. He's feeling great about his recent hitting performance. You've been hitting the cover off the ball lately. Keep it up. He says thanks. He's just trying to do his part, and he is now friendly. And here we are against the Texas Rangers. We start off with the right fielder, Nomar Mazara. No runs, no walks. We have a 2-run lead in the top of the 9th. And there we go. We have strike 1. And strike 2 on a foul. And still strike 2. And we strike him out. That is out number 1. And here is Ronald Guzman. And that's ball 1, a little bit off the plate.
Here we go now, let's go.
That is strike 1. He holds up, but it is a called strike. There is strike 2. He swings at an inside fastball. And that is a pop-up, and the catcher is underneath it for out number 2. And here is Patrick Wisdom. That is strike 1 off of a foul. Ball 1, curveball a little bit low. Strike 2, check swing and called strike. And the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss. We pick up the win and the save. And we are going to speak with one of our catchers, Ken Saunders, give him some words of encouragement about his recent slump. And we'll check in with him about his recent home run drought. Every at-bat is a new opportunity. I'm sure you'll be back on the horse soon enough. And he said he appreciates the words of wisdom. And here we are against the Boston Red Sox. We start off with the first baseman, Julio Castro. No runs or hits. Let's try that one. And that is strike 1 off of the foul. Strike 2, swing and a miss. We are up by 3 in the bottom of the 9th. And that is a foul. Still 0-2. And that was a little too high. The count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. The catcher throws to first to complete it. That is out number 1. And here is Sue Lin, the third baseman. And that is a line drive to the shortstop for out number 2. And here's Dustin Peterson.
The right fielder, number 13, Dustin.
That is ball 1, a little inside. And that is a fly ball. We're going to back off. The first baseman will grab that for out number 3. We pick up a save. And the Indians have clinched the American League Central. And our manager, what can we do to give ourselves something to feel good about when this season wraps up? Forget where we are in the race, let's win the month, okay? Double performance gain in all categories. And we are pitching against the Detroit Tigers. Let's end the inning without allowing a run and 1 strikeout. We have a 1-run lead in the bottom of inning number 10. And that is ball 1. That is a fly ball. The second baseman is on the grass and he's got it for out number 1. And here is Dawel Lugo.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dawel Lugo.
Strike 1. Curveball just stays up in the zone.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And that is ball 1 on a circle change inside.
One down. One down.
And the 4-seam catches the zone for strike 2. And that is a 2-2 count. And still 2-2 off of a foul. And we strike him out for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Dexter Carroll.
And that is a fly ball to right field. The right fielder is underneath it. We have 1 and we pick up a save. And we are going to do a long distance run, and that will improve our durability, stamina, and home runs per 9 within the attribute points that they are in. And we are going to interact with the center fielder for the Toronto Blue Jays, Chris Taylor. And he sent us a text ahead of the game acknowledging our recent series loss. We're a resilient team. We'll bounce back. No need to worry about that. And he says it's not happening this series. And here we are against the Los Angeles Angels. No runs and a strikeout. Let's try it. We are down by 2 in the top of the 9th. So we're just getting some work in. Ground ball to the shortstop. Plenty of time to throw it to first for out number 1. And here is Nick Martini.
The batter, the designated hitter, Nick Martini.
And that is strike 1.
0-1. Hey, come on, guys.
Ball 1, fastball a little bit high. There's strike 2 swinging. And a ground ball to the second baseman. He drops it and picks it back up. Throws it to first for out number 2. And here is Mike Trout.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
There is strike 1. Four-seam pretty much right down the middle. And that is a home run. Out to left center field. And that is his 39th home run on the year. 464 feet. 113.8 miles per hour on exit. And he got all of that one.
Now batting, third baseman, Tim Kugler.
And there is strike 1 to Kugler. He has a home run, a double, and a single. Just needs a triple for this cycle. There is strike 2. And still strike 2 after the foul. And still strike 2. And that is a fly ball and a diving catch by the center fielder. And we have lost. And we have another game against the Los Angeles Angels. We start with Tom Stevenson. 5 pitches or less to each batter. Retire the side in order. There is strike 1 to Stevenson. There is strike 2 off of the foul. And a little bit inside, throwing at the toes. And the count is still 1-2. And there is strike 3. There's ball 1, circle change a little bit outside.
Hey, one away, one away.
And that is strike 1 on a foul.
Here we go now, let's go.
Strike 2 on a foul. And that is a fly ball. The left fielder's underneath it.
I got it. Lead.
Out number 2. And here is Nick Martini. We need to get him out on the 14th pitch or better. There's ball 1.
Two outs here, two outs here.
Strike 1. Watches a fastball go by. Strike 2 on a foul. And that is a fly ball. The center fielder is underneath it, and that is caught for out number 3. We have the save. And the Tampa Bay Rays have clinched a postseason appearance. And here we are against the Toronto Blue Jays. We start with Stanley Keith.
Deadly Keith.
And that is strike 1. Ball one, circle change a little bit low. And a fly ball out to center field, caught for the first out. We are up by 1 in the top of the 9th. Here is Jonathan Davis. And that one is a little bit debatable, but it is ball 1. That one is definitely ball 2. Ball 3, another one that's debatable. And finally, we get strike 1. Count is 3-1. That is a fly ball. That is a home run. We have blown our save. It is 5-5. That is Davis's 17th home run, 416 feet, 100.8 miles per hour. Just over the over the center field wall. And there's ball 1. Four-seam just misses.
One down right now.
That is strike 1. And a ground ball to the first baseman. He'll take that for out number 2. And here is Rowdy Tellez.
Now batting, number 44.
And that is a fly ball out to left center that is not caught. And that is a double. And Teoscar Hernandez with a boss battle. Let's try to strike him out. That is strike 1 on a foul. That is ball 1. Count is 1-1. And we strike him out. We had an advanced count. And here is Danny Jansen. Still tied. And that is strike 1. Four-seam hits the zone. That curveball way high. That is ball 1. And strike 2 on a swing and a miss. And that is a fly ball and a foul ball. Count is 1-2. And we catch him looking for out number 1.
Your attention, please. A defensive game pinch hitting for the Blue Jays.
And here is Brandon Drury. And that is ball 1.
What's that one now?
Strike 1, circle right down the middle. And that is a ground ball for a hit. That is a single. So there's 1 out and a runner on first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
And Mariano Tejada will be a pinch runner. And Socrates Brito is at the plate. That'll be strike one off of a foul. And that is a fly ball out to center field, and that is out number 2. The runner stays at first. And here is Richard Urena.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Richard Urena.
And that is a fly ball, and out number 3. And here is Stanley Keith.
Leading off for Toronto,
No runs, no hits.
Deadly.
Still 5-5. That is ball 1. The curveball barely misses. There is strike 1. Four-seam inside the zone. And that four-seam was apparently high. It's 2-1. And that is a single out to center field. And here is Jonathan Davis. Wow! We can't beat anybody out. And that is going to be a loss so far. We still have half an inning to go. But we also need 3 outs to get to that half inning. And we are done for this game. Brent Suter will come in to relieve us. And we have lost. And we have another game against Toronto. We are up by 1 in the top of the 9th. And there is strike 1. There is ball 1. The count is 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2. And we just can't get that down low enough. It's 2-2. And he swings and misses. The ball hits the ground. The catcher throws it to first. And here is Reese McGuire.
Now batting, number 10.
And that is strike 1. Strike 2 on a swing and a miss. And a ground ball to third, and it is in plenty of time to get him out for out number 2.
Now batting, the left
And McKinney is the last hope.
McKinney.
Strike 1. Strike 2 on a swing and a miss. And a foul ball, still 0-2. Still 0-2 on a foul. And it's 1-2, four seam a little bit outside. And a ground ball to the second baseman, and that is out number 3. And we have a save. And we have secured a spot in the postseason. The Mariners have won their division. The Phillies have won their division. The Pirates have won their division. It is still a fight between the Dodgers and the Giants. And we are going to speak to our one of our starting pitchers, Erasmo Ramirez, about his recent performance. And see how Ramirez is holding up. We're probably not going to be raising any trophies this year, but let's make it so we're not the only ones. It says playing spoiler is almost as much fun as the postseason. Almost. And let's speak with one of our relief pitchers, Pablo Paniagua, about his recent performance. I am not too worried about records, ours or theirs. Let's just go out there and enjoy playing baseball. He says he likes where my head's at. Just enjoy the game and let the other stuff melt away. And we sat for the final 2 series. We had 2 games against Tampa Bay, and we had 3 games against Toronto. But congratulations, the Yankees have finished the season at 93-69. We've made the postseason as a wild card team. We're going to be playing the Twins in the first round of the postseason. Let's stop simulating. This is what September looked like. We finished the season with 93 wins and 69 losses. I had 41 saves, an ERA of 4.28. 67 1/3 innings pitched, 82 strikeouts, and a whip of 119. And we didn't get to play in the game against the Twins, but we have won the American League wild card. We're going to be taking on the Indians in the American League Division Series. And we were eliminated from the playoffs by the Indians. And the Rays have defeated the Cardinals in the 2024 World Series. And retirements. For the Yankees, the only one that we're really concerned about is Brent Suter, retired due to ability. He spent 5 years in the major leagues, 69 overall. Doesn't look like he had too bad of a career. It was kind of short, only 5 years. And it looks like he did kind of bounce around just a little bit. So, Milwaukee for the majority. Then went to Chicago for a year. And then the Yankees. And that's just the major leagues. So, he probably spent some time down in the minors. And no players were inducted into the Hall of Fame this season. And that right there is where we are going to leave it. When MLB The Show 20 comes out, we will pick up our pitcher's career right where we left off on November 1st of 2024 in the off-season. We right now have no contract. We are in arbitration. And we're going to try to do it right next time. We're not going to accept a contract. We're going to go through arbitration. And we're going to see what happens. So we're a 90 overall. We are a closing pitcher for now. And I want to thank everybody for watching this series. My name is AllStreamThat. Hit that like and subscribe button. Tune in tomorrow in the morning, and we will have the very first episode of Madden 20. My first time playing Madden in, I believe it's about 3 years since I played. So it should be interesting, it should be fun, I'm excited for it. My name is AllStreamThat. Hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications.